Okay. I was very quickly patching up my scene pack world. I don't know what that buzzing was about. Okay, so like what the fuck is going on with this? Okay. Is it better now? No, it's not. Why is it? This one? Yeah, it was edible then, or audible then. It's not now, which is strange. Leads me to believe it was something with the headphone cable, which again is odd, but oh well. Anywho, question of the day. Question of the day, do you like science? Unfortunately, I am going to have to watch stream from my phone, which is, like, actual cringe. I cannot lie. But alas, that is going to be our situation. Or rather, my situation for the day. Gonna have to get that situated. Y'all will be directly underneath me this time, instead of beside me. I am going to see how this works out. Luckily, that buzzing is gone. So that's good. I did say I wanted to down the anthill. Right. Oh, fuck off, dude. Cat, can we stop eating my cords? Holy shit. Well, what is so difficult about not doing that? Anyhow. Crow. What the? afterwards, I'm going to go around this whole area. Very nice. Very simple. Easy. And I would like acorn bits. That's what I would like. Because those are used in Hedgelord. Very vital recipe. There they are. I'd also like stuff from grubs. Because it is actually important. No, you don't. Oh my days. That is a lot. No, that's just not where I put it. Yeah, that is a lot of aphid jerky. For one man. Yeah. I've been doing a bit of thinking lately to do with some of my grounded OCs. Mostly because I do have Violet in my alternative universe. And aside from the cat doing what she's not supposed to again, Violet in my AU is about 5'8", right? Or was, until I learned, oh hey, yeah, maybe she's actually a little bit tall. So then I put her at 6 feet. Well, now I learned that in-game Violet is like fucking 6'5". So, I've been pondering. I thought there was an infected wolfie on my tail. I apologize for being silent for a second there. But now I'm pondering whether I should give her another size buff or not, because another one of my grounded OCs I have, which is an actual original one, is my main grounded OC's daughter. My main grounded OC also being an actual OC, you know, original. But she is 6'5", and she is meant to dwarf virtually almost all the other gals in the verse, right? But she herself is 6'5". So, should I buff them both? But then, like, because my main grounded OC is meant to be a short king. So he's staying... By he, I mean they, because they're a true hermaphrodite, whatever. But they are staying at 5'8". But at the same time, I can't have, you know, everybody else being tall. It's a whole conundrum, is basically what I'm getting at. It is an entire ass conundrum that I'm going to need to figure out at some point. Fun fact, grubs actually spawn down here. This is a fact that mortified me relatively recently, but yes, they do actually spawn all the way down here sometimes. It's not guaranteed, but they can. That can is more than enough for me to actually consider checking it every time. I think what I'm gonna do, personally, is... I'm gonna keep Violet at about 6 feet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna keep her at that. And maybe I'll excuse it like, okay, well, you know, without trauma, she would have been like 6'5", but because she's had a horrible past, it's nerfed her height. So therefore, it's logically justified. When in reality, it's me going through copium of getting her height wrong 5 billion times and now having to pay the price, but not wanting to admit it. So I am cowering behind a logical excuse. Because that just fits my narrative better. Oh well. That would make it even more comedic, though, because my version of Violet is much, much stronger than the in-game version. Like, to a diabolical degree. Original Violet got to about less than a tenth of the New Game Plus, relatively speaking, that mine did. And she didn't have anybody to teach her. Not only is my main Granadosi smarter than both of them originally, but Violet underwent their wing, which means they inevitably became smarter than both combined. So she's just a really smart cookie. Where's this other grub? Where? Also, is my YouTube going alright on my phone? I don't know. This is the first time I've actually been looking at my chat on my phone. Because, you know. I left my tablet at school because fucking teachers did not tell me about certain rules about the field trip. Because the field trip did not tell them. And now I hate my life because of it. Because I had to leave my tablet all the way at school. Which sucks. It sucks fat doo-doo. But oh well. We move on. Meats. What was it? Grub meat. We're almost there on grub meat. That's actually kind of cool. Yay. That's a lot of grub sludge. Unfortunately, I can't use almost any of it. Acorns, we're getting there on that. I don't know how many I deposited, but clearly a decent amount. Ooh, and boatman fins too. I could farm tiger mosquitoes for the rest of these. I need the beaks anyways, so getting an equal amount from both should not be that hard. At all. Going to the actual objective of this video, though. That was just a small detour. Oh. Well, now I kind of have to wait a little bit. Grubby, where are you? There. Are we dead ass? You're blind. Wow. That's actually kind of surprising. They are normally not that fucking blind. Also, fun fact, the biggest creature that is not a Leviathan in this franchise, and what I classify as a Leviathan, is Axel and any of the non-arthropod animals. So, like, the rats, hamsters, snakes, birds, fish, etc. The biggest non-Leviathan creature in this franchise is actually the Cockroach Queen. I'm not kidding. It's the Cockroach Queen of all things. Which, I mean, like, yes, queen, I guess. Like, that is about the last thing anybody would expect the biggest thing in this franchise to be. Pre-Axel. But, alas, here we are. It's to a point where it's like, okay, this is actually semi-not close, too. Which is horrifying. The second biggest is, I think, between the Broodmother and the Cricket. Yes, the Cricket is Broodmother and Orchid Mantis size. Which is another horrifying fun fact for you. The Wolf Spider would get pretty close to their size too, though. The Grounded 2 one specifically. Which, again, like, Jesus Christ. Why is a wolf spider comparing to the Broodmother in size, devs? What is going on with that? Yeah, that's basically halfway. Luckily, I got the most goated trinket of all time. It's a bow attack at best. For them pesky little infused ones. Otherwise, we use you and you. Okay. The blaster away as well. I don't think I'm gonna need my shield, if I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna need my shield. Probably gonna need all those. I am definitely going to need splinter or feather arrows. I will take feather on this occasion. Now, let's go ahead and swap out Ambassador. Never mind, I can't, because I don't even have it on. Swap out Chopper for, Annihilator. It's probably the best play. Cool. I'm about to become an Ant Annihilator. No, you do not. Our main goal here is to kill as many as quick as possible before an infused one catches a whiff and inevitably ruins our day. That's our goal. Once an infused one catches a whiff of us, we're toast. Pretty much. Unless I can single out the infused ones. Right? Like so. Nice try. Alright. That's what we ideally want. We ideally want to be in the luxurious position where we can just single them out, but that is oftentimes not going to be the case, right? Instead, what's more likely to occur is scenarios like that, or scenarios like we are about to see in a little bit. Where, you know, only a few trinkle out at a time. Seems very manageable, and then bam, something like that. Oh my days, I did not realize how feckin' quick these things are. God fucking damn it, dude. Get out of my way. Luckily, you're not lethal. I somehow missed every single one, without fail. You know what? It might actually be more efficient to deal with things this way, just as a whole. Yeah. Ow. You know what? That did nothing, though. Stop that. Okay, well, we got the two biggest offenders out of the way so far. Only to find, immediately, a third. Dude, like, what is this? Oh my days. No. You get your bitch ass out of here. Just how about now? Get out. When will y'all ever learn from your mistakes? Pissing me off only makes me better at this game, not worse. Because I tend to actually pay attention when you piss me off. Okay. Let's dedupe all of these, which is the whole point of this, by the way. Is to dedupe this for deduper jelly, which can then be used into more trinkets. If I actually get a good trinket out of this, cool. If I don't, well, it sucks to suck, I guess. That sucks. Ass. That's beautiful. Ass. Good, good. Most trinkets are gonna be my own. And the ones that are not my own will probably suck ass. That's just how that's gonna go. Just have to wait for the right god pull. Nah, I don't particularly fuck with that. That is actually kind of good. That's actually kind of really good. What the hell? Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Finale goo on the fist build. Okay. This is not something I considered, but you know what? I'll take it. Bonus damage wherever I can get, you know? It's also a bonus benefit, too, because the biggest killer of fist builds is getting hit. So you need to adopt the mentality of don't get hit, right? They can't hurt you if you don't get hit. So just don't get hit. It's that simple. Oh, beautiful. Like, they're dropping a cone on almost every single kill, dude. That's wild. Cannot tell me this shit ain't busted. Is that another infused one? No, it's one singular larva. One, two, three, cool. Dundozoed. Get out, both of you. I just blocked that. What do you mean? If I didn't block that, then what did I block? That's the better question. No, you get your bitch ass back here. Because you are a dirty little cheater. A liar. a master manipulator. How about we don't? You know? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about my right to refuse unsafe work? And the lack of yours? Huh? Have you? Because I don't think you have. Question I need to answer is, do creatures in Grounded actually resist your fists? Like, what kind of damage is dealt with the fists? Because that's actually really important to know. Right? That is an important thing to know. Because if nothing resists your fists, then Star Crusher is pointless. That's what I'm trying to get at. Parry heal is kind of ass. Fury, crit damage up, magic. Like, that's exactly what we are looking for. That is beautiful. Because that is a free what? Like, is that crit damage or crit chance? That is crit damage. Okay, so that's effectively what? Like a 20% increase to overall damage per crit? Maybe? No, it's a 40% increase, I think. A 40% increase per hit. Per hit of individual crit. That's actually wild. So what the hell is the message I got? What? I don't even know what they're texting me at this point. Fucking spam. Like, get out. Wait, what is this? Oh, I actually kind of asked. I thought it could have been good for a second, but it was not. Just want to have a little run through, see if there are any more infused ones I have to worry about. Because if I can rot the infused ones, then I annihilate the hive. Right? As good old Robert Robertson said, you kill the queen, you rot the hive. In this case, the queen are the infused ants. Because once they wither away, these other ones have no defense left. And I think we've killed them all. Nope. We got one more, and it's actually extremely lethal, too. Probably the most lethal one yet, and you are an idiot for going that way. Come back. Nope. Where are you going? I cannot see shit in this anthill. Okay, so where was my shield there? Or rather, where was anything I decided to use to block? My block just simply did not exist. Why? I do acknowledge my shield wasn't there. That I do realize, but I clicked on my Sizzle Striker. It did not register. Why? This is my problem with this game, is it just does not register inputs whenever it chooses, and it forces you to get killed. Which pisses me off. So, if that's the way you want to play a game, if that's the way you want to play, I would be happy to oblige. If you want to be a dickhead about this, I can be a fucking dickhead about this. You know what? Don't even bother with the Coltana. We don't need it. That's right. We don't need it. Because what's the point of playing safe when you are just going to force me to die to stupid cheats anyways? You know? What's the point? When I can just have the same percentage of death rate, but be 5 times faster with it. There's only one threat I have to worry about. Only one. And that's the Soldier Ant. Everything else, I can stun lock. I do love my ability to run when I'm, you know, actually telling the game to run. I'm not gonna lie, that death was extremely dumb. Should not have happened. No, it shouldn't have. I'm gonna try and take out the problem child first. Because if I can take out the problem child again, nothing else is able to get me. Prime example as to why. I don't need the arrow build to kill these things. I just don't. It's preferable, especially because they do run, but guess what? If they run, that's just more time I get added. I don't need it. Because the only threat that is quote-unquote lethal doesn't even do that much damage against me. You're dead. Cool. With all due respect, get the fuck out and stay the fuck out. We do not care. I will terminate you the exact same way. I do not care. You are targeting a man who emotionally has nothing left to lose. That is just not something you do and expect to get away with. Alive. High defense, no problem. I don't care. Huh? Nice try, bucko. It is unfortunately going to take a lot more than that to down me. No, you don't. Cool. We do not care. Also, I literally have Wi-Fi. Are we dead ass, dude? Have I just missed a whole bunch of chats because my phone decided to be really fucking gay? Are we dead ass? I probably have, and if I have, I am sorry. I have not. Doesn't look like it anyways. Well, I'm gonna have to make a new compromise. Because my phone has decided to be dumb. Cat, you are not eating my wires. We have gone over this 1,000 times. You are gonna die. Off what basis? No, off what basis am I over encumbered for that? That's just not what I put in there. And you know it. You are a fibby fibber. Okay? Is all you are capable of. Is fibbing, lying. Straight to my face. And then acting like you are doing nothing wrong. Honestly, all this chat conundrum thing, too, would not happen if, you know, people at the fucking WFCU Center would actually do their job. It's the same loadout. That's fine by me. Unfortunately, I did lose the really, really good trinket, but honestly, I don't care at this rate. I just want this colony dead. I want this colony burnt to the ground. That's what I want. Okay. Any new chats? No. Going to literally go onto the front lines and slaughter them all. Should I take a hit? I don't care. Literally do not care at this point. Why do I have an egg? It's just like that. Already delete. Permanently destroys, yes. Okay, I thought it was gonna drop for a second there. I was like, no. Nah, if you're just gonna, whatchamacallit, if you're gonna trash it, then I don't care. I just wish for good trinkets. I don't think it'd be that hard. We'll wait until the next one, since these ants die so damn easily. Gotta do another chat check because, you know, YouTube and my phone is stupid. So is my field trip. I did get some good things out of it, though, so I can't complain. I mean, I can complain, it's just... I do need to see the good out of it as well. Deserved. That's what you get for bumming, cunts. You want to bum? You've literally given yourself nowhere to run when you all die. Like I said, not smart to attack a man who emotionally has nothing left to lose. You will fail every single time. It's a good thing my stamina is great. Now, destroy these, check up on chat real quick, because, again, my thing is stupid. You did this to yourselves, by the way. You could have let me go in peace. Telling y'all, but no. We gotta do this the brutal way for some reason, and you chose it. Not me. This is nothing more than an action of your consequence. Let me see how many are actually infused down here. There's one. Which one are you? That's the question. When I died to last time. Fucking rematch, bitch. I don't care about you. Okay. I'll fight you later then. If that's what you so desire. If I could run though, that'd be great. No new chats, no new chats. Okay. Sorry I'm checking up on that so frequently, but again, I've got no other choice. Where are we going, dude? Why are we inside of the ground? Like, get a life. Holy. keep one constantly stunned under rotation, we will be fine. If you could not do that one attack, literally every opportunity you get, that would be great. I am just saying. Okay, no chats. No chats. Okay. Right. Yeah, none. Unless YouTube. Okay. One we actually don't want to trash. Implant Salt, Black Widow damage. What? Those two just do not pair. What are we on about? No. Man. Mad Scientist and Lil Fist would go hard. Where are you going, hun? Nah, where are you going? I ain't letting you live. Okay. Get out. That's the only last lethal one down, I think. Yeah, the only last lethal one is down. This was the only other infused ant in the entire golem, to my knowledge. Next parry. Boom. You're done. Cooked. Where did you come from? Did we just mystically decide that we would spawn? I mean, that is fit for New Game Plus. Again, I'm gonna preface this. You brought this upon yourselves. You could have gone the peaceful route. You could have just not cheated. But no. Your immoral high ground was too strong. We'll never not get enjoyment out of this whole fiasco. Just murdering everything in sight. Why are you on the floor? Like... Man, it just is not enough for you. Any of you, is it? Jeebus. I knew y'all were bad, but I didn't know you're next level like this. Where? Rule of thumb. We do not care about what kind of rinky-dink damage these ants do. I am just flat superior. And don't you forget it. Feckin' ants. Don't make me laugh. Literally one of my old trinkets, dude. That waffle that I just dismantled. Oh, dead ass. Plus, fresh attack only works if I already have fresh damage. Like, that's completely useless. Fists do not deal fresh damage. Well, at the very least, I have more fusion crystals out of it. Oh my days. A ton more fusion crystals, apparently. Who's gonna do... If I can do a quest real quick, hold up. Quesadilla ant lion. That's easy. Well, that's 10 ooze collected up today. It's wild. It would have been faster if a certain faction did not decide to cheat. My days. Anywho. Unless I can upgrade my antlion armor. Nah, I'm literally one off, dude. Okay. It is so tempting to just do the immoral thing and craft it using the ooze, but I don't know how worth it that is. I don't think it's worth it at all, if I'm gonna be real. Well, anywho. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the stream, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And for those of you watching the VODs,